What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Oxcore Reviews, and we back at you again with another video. Today we got Willie D responding to the uncivilized mutts hating on his viral Katt Williams video. Let's go.
Outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Family, I need
Hello, my bad, hold up. He say hating on his viral Katt Williams interview. It do got 1 million views, bro. But I wouldn't say it's viral because you coming off the back of something that got 40 something million streams compared to your 1 million. Kind of like you was reaching for that same type of viral moment. So I wouldn't just say yours viral. Yours just got a lot of views, bro. But it ain't viral. Ain't too many quotables. I ain't seeing no quotables from yours. Like, nah, bro. You reaching with the viral. You're reaching, bro.
Smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'm going straight in.
Let's go.
All right, family. First and foremost, I got to clear up some things. I want to, first of all, speak on this Katt Williams interview, specifically on Willie D Live. Now, most of you have expressed gratitude for the interview. Some of you expressed disappointment.
Somebody expressed gratitude for the interview? Expressing gratitude for this Willie D interview is crazy. But I would say Katt did say the most memorable thing to me was about him telling Willie D how much he sucked and him talking about the Egyptian nose. But we been through that. Everybody knew about the Sphinx with the nose getting blue. Everybody know that. That ain't nothing new. But the way he said it made you think a little harder. Like, yeah, dang, why did they just, but still, come on now.
I conducted the interview in a way that some of you just did not agree with.
Katt Williams didn't agree with it.
You disagree with my line of questioning. Let me break it down to you, fam. First of all, salute to Katt Williams and Shannon Sharpe for being Katt Williams and Shannon Sharpe. Without both of them being exactly who they are, that could not have happened. That viral moment where they broke the internet could not have happened. And my video that followed up to their interview would not have performed as well as it's performing. What I mean by that is, besides Shannon and I having completely different interview styles, all the comedians that previously made comments on.
He said him and Shannon Sharpe got different interview styles. Bro, you didn't interview him. You was just saying whatever came to your mind. You did not interview, fam. You ain't have no questions. And I'm wondering, I don't know if you said it already, but like, so did you see the Shannon Sharpe interview before you dropped your interview? If you saw the Shannon Sharpe interview before you dropped and did your interview, like if you saw Shannon Sharpe and Katt Williams, then you did the interview with Katt Williams, you crazy as hell, because you should have just asked him questions following up that happened on the show with Shannon Sharpe. Like, what it basically was pointless. Like, it looked like, honestly, I think Shannon Sharpe had questions a little bit and was gonna, do his thing, but Katt just came ready to talk. He was just on it. Willie D looked like he was just depending on Katt Williams to carry the interview. Like you slick looked lazy, bro, and that's why everybody talking about you. And I ain't trying to disrespect you. I know you like a legend and stuff, but I'm just saying, like, you gotta call a spade, bro. You was lazy on that interview. Like, you need to prep more. It's just because you famous, bro, and you got a little, you know, I ain't gonna say little, cause that's crazy to say. You famous already, bro, but don't depend on to treat this shit like you treated rap, bro. Like, do your thing. Like, don't be up here. You know, like, you on that interview, you depended too much on Katt Williams, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. You depended too much on him. You wanted him to carry. You wanted him to make it viral. You know what I'm saying?
Shannon's show that Katt took offense to were part of a bigger theme. Katt went to that show with a chip on his shoulder. I did not have that dynamic. I've interviewed many comedians, but most of the comedians, most of the people that Katt spoke on, well, at least several people that he had spoke on had been on Club SHAY already. And Katt took offense to some of the things that they said. And so he went there with a chip on his shoulder. Now, I could not have planned something like that. If Katt had came on my show and started going off like that, I probably would have dialed it back, because invariably people are going to have differences. They're going to come on the show, they're going to have differences with people, and they're going to speak on it from time to time. But I have a slightly different style when it comes to things like that. I try to get an understanding when there's beef between people that I know, or even when there's a situation where I'm unfamiliar with and there's drama and I know about it. If I speak on it, I try to quell the noise. I try to dial it back and try to get an understanding that you're not always going to get an understanding. Sometimes people just don't like people, and that's the way it's going to be. Now, like I said, most of the time, if something like that happens, I'm going to try to dial it back. Unless it's somebody I just don't like Steve Harvey. We got that in common. Me and Katt and Mark Curry got that in common. We don't rock with that dude.
What? Man, what is he talking about? Oh, like Steve Harvey? I mean, I get it. But still, like, I'm disappointed. I ain't gonna say I'm disappointed, but what is he talking about, man? Like, I get it. You gotta make this video. You gotta go what you call viral. Then you gotta address the so-called haters. Just like doubling up. I feel it. Then he got Mark Curry coming through there. So I feel him. He making good moves, but you making good moves, which anybody would do. I would have did it. You know, if your interview sucked, it just sucked, bro. You just took advantage of a viral moment, which I'm not mad at you about that. But to sit up here and act like that ain't suck, it sucked, bro. Like, get over it. It is what it is. You made your bread. You got a quick 1 million views, easy. You know what I'm saying? And it did what it was supposed to do. I ain't even expected to hit 1 million. It might be at 2 million. I ain't looked at it, but you riding the wave, you riding the algorithm. We can't be mad at that. But we are saying, as viewers, the interview sucked, bro. Like, we ain't needed. It wasn't needed. Like, it wasn't no point of posting it, because it wasn't like a follow-up. You get what I'm saying? And even if it wasn't gonna be a follow-up, it should have been more about Katt Williams, his child. Like, it should have been more about certain things. Even though he did talk about certain, to me, we just didn't need it, bro. Like, it didn't reveal nothing else. It didn't go deeper into what he said on Shannon Sharp. So it was a dud, bro. It was a dud. But you got your views.
And so If Katt would have started speaking on him on my show, get him, unwind, let loose, let it go. But it would not still have been the same style interview, because if you pay attention to both interviews, my interview was more about Katt Williams, the man, the person, his upbringing, his triumphs, his setbacks, than other comedians. Shannon interview that he did was explosive. I don't think I could have captured that if he had came on my show and I had put that, if I had had that same type of energy from him. I don't think y'all would have gotten 40, 50 million views from that, because that's just simply not my style. When I do interviews, I try to get to know the guests. I try to get you guys to know it, because my goal is to bring information and instructions to help y'all navigate through this wild, crazy, beautiful world. That's what I do. Try to give you a more insightful look of the guest, give you more information.
I don't know, man. I gotta watch some more of your interviews. But you dropped the ball, bro. It's all good. You dropped the ball on the Katt Williams interview. It looked like you almost got 1 million subscribers, so you're doing good, man. I mean, I'm gonna put some respect on your name. But like, it sound good what you saying. Like, if he would have came on there even then, it wouldn't have did what it did. I mean, Shannon Sharp really didn't interview him. Shannon Sharp just let him go. He just let him do what he do. He just did good at not interrupting him. He did good at not messing up his thought patterns. He just let him speak and get to what he was trying to get his point. He let him get his point across, basically. You was hoping Katt would come with the same shit. Katt was like, I'm thinking Katt already had got what he needed to say out with Shannon. So it was just like, and you didn't say anything to trigger him. You tried to, and he threw your ass a curveball. He was like, is it anything you don't like about the industry? Katt was just like, you know, I know what you're trying to do. You know, I mean, I'm glad I gave you a shot by just coming on here, but you just sucked at prep. You ain't asked no good questions. How many grandkids you got? They girls or boys? Like, what the fuck? Come on, bro. Come on.
Ask some questions that you probably never even heard. Now, but bigger than all of this, some of the biggest complaints that some of y'all are having is, well, you know, you ask the same questions that Shannon asked and da-da-da. What most of y'all don't have any idea of is my interview was done prior to Shannon releasing his interview. I did the interview first. In fact, I spoke with Katt a couple of days ago, and he revealed to me that he did the Shannon Sharp interview after. Now, I had the interview in the can for a couple of months. The reason why I was holding it, because I have a new venture.
Okay, so he did answer the question. I was hoping he answered it. So you did the interview first. Wait, what? Go back.
The biggest complaints that some of y'all are having is, well, you know, you ask the same questions that Shannon asked and da-da-da. What most of y'all don't have any idea of is my interview was done prior to Shannon releasing his interview. I did the interview first. In fact, I spoke with Katt a couple of days ago, and he revealed to me that he did the Shannon Sharp interview after. Now, I had the interview in the can for a couple of months. The reason why I was holding it, because
That shit just confused. So you did yours first, and then you talked to Katt, and he revealed that he did the Shannon Sharp video after. So what you saying? Okay, I think I get what you're saying. Like you did your interview, but Shannon Short released his first, and you either way you had no prior. Not okay. So you just still suck, bro. You suck, and it sound like to me what happened in Katt Williams was saving that for Shannon. He wanted to go on the platform that they did it on, that people addressed him on and lied on and stuff, to do it on that platform, on your platform. He didn't want to do it. So with that being said, the reason why I'm looking at your interview like it sucked was because I gotta compare it to Shannon Sharp video, because you released it because Shannon Sharp video did so good. You get what I'm saying? You was waiting for the right time, so you went ahead and released it. And the way you released it made it seem like to most people it was that Katt went to you after Shannon Sharp. So we was expecting follow-up questions. We was expecting a lot. And you just like, shit, I'm just trying to get this bread. I'm trying, shit, it's the right time. I can't blame you for that, but you can't blame us for looking at it like it's a dud and comparing it to Shannon Sharp, because that's the reason you did it, because he left it out. I ain't trying to beat a dead horse, but I'm just saying, understand that you're going to have to take that backlash. And sometimes it's just like, dang. Sometimes you just got to be like, dang, should I mean, I'm going to go viral. It's going to do the numbers. But they going to judge, they going to critique my shit harder just because they comparing it to something that just made a stamp in history. That's YouTube history right there. So, I mean, you just took the risk, but then you following no good to have Mark Curry on there. So I ain't mad at you. I ain't saying that you suck as a person and what you got going on, but that interview sucked. And that's just what it is, because you released it when the other person released theirs, and like we gonna compare it. That's just what we do.
I have a new venture that is launching this month. And my plan was to put out the Katt Williams interview at the top of the year and use it to launch my new venture. To go with that interview first. I got a lot of other explosive interviews. You've seen the Mark Curry interview is out right now. Dope, super dope interview. But I was going to launch with the Katt Williams interview. When I looked up and saw Shannon had already put out his interview, which I had no idea that he had an interview on Katt. Katt told me about that. Katt said that he should have gave me a heads up that he had did that the Shannon interview was coming, but I guess he didn't really think to give me a heads up, because he was thinking to himself, well, he's been sitting on the interview a couple of months, I don't know what he's gonna do, whatever, but I'm going to do this interview with Shannon. So when I saw the Shannon interview, my first reaction is, whoa, like everybody else. But from a business standpoint, I'm going, whoa, because now this throws a monkey wrench into my business plans. So my first instinct.
Does it really throw a monkey wrench in your business plan? Because it's like, I'm sure Shannon Sharp thought that shit was going to do some views and do some numbers, but he didn't think that shit was going to do that. Katt ain't think it was going to do that. You ain't think your interview was going to do all that. Like, I don't think it threw a monkey. I think it amped you up to like, hell yeah, let me go ahead and throw that. I've been waiting for the right moment. Shit, let me do it. You know what I'm saying? Let me go. Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Is to hold the interview for 2 or 3 months. That's what I was going to do. I was going to hold the interview for 2 or 3 months and wait till all of this stuff cooled down. I was going to hold it and wait till all of this stuff cooled down. But then I said, well, what if I hold it and somebody else beat me to the punch again? So at that point, I made an executive decision to drop my interview. Now, as I said, you could take that exact same interview and put it out, and it still wouldn't have done the type of numbers that Shannon did, because that was a different dynamic at play. Different things are going on within the context of the interview in that Shannon interview that was not going on in mine. The stars aligned. That was a juggernaut interview. That's something that don't happen. 40, 50 million views for one video, an interview, that don't happen for podcast, in the podcast world. That was a juggernaut. So when I decided to put my interview out, here y'all come. Well, why you wait till Shannon put his interview out before you put yours out? You clout chasing. Let me ask your silly ass something. What would you have done? Let's say you got a cat.
Just own it, bro. I'm fucking clout chasing. Like, I'm sitting on the interview because I'm like, shit, I don't know if you was thinking ain't nobody want to hear from Katt Williams. I think if you would have dropped yours first, people wouldn't have, if you would have went ahead and dropped it, it wouldn't have been so, it would have been received better if it would have came out before Shannon. Since you waited, you gotta, we just gonna automatically look at it like Shannon made you drop yours. And he kind of did. And I get it, because you was like, dang, I'm steady seeing his shit go up. If I drop mine, I know I can catch some of that shit. I could at least get 5 mil or something. 2, 3, 4, 5 mil shit. I might do 10 too. Shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So like you looking like, yeah, I need to do that. And it's nothing wrong with that, bro. It's nothing wrong with that. I feel like you made the right decision, but it was clout chasing. It was clout chasing, and make the moment. Shit. I embrace the hate, bro. Embrace the hate. They gon' hate. Look, hate equal views too. I'm with the hate, the love, all that. As long as you ain't trying to harm me. So take that, embrace it. We all clout chasing, bro. I'm only making a video about Katt Williams and this right here because it's trending. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. That's the algorithm. You gotta respect the algorithm.
Katt Williams interview in the can. And somebody dropped a video and the video go haywire. Millions and millions of damn views. What would you do with your interview? Would you sit there and wait like I had planned to do initially? Or would you go, you know what? Shit, man, the wave is already in the water. Let me ride this damn thing. The wave is already in the water.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You clout chased. And you just gotta take that on the chin, bro. You clout chase. You saw the wave and you hopped on there. You like, shit, let me catch that too. Shit. We don't blame you for that. We just saying it sucked, bro. That's all. Like, and it was crazy. It's just because, like I said, it's because his came out first, Shannon's came out first, and Katt brought the energy. But the way you even did the interview, it looked like Katt wouldn't really like fucking with your questions like that. Like, I'm gonna just be real. Like, he wouldn't really, like, I don't know, like he was holding back on you. And like, that's what made it seem like that you did yours after Shannon. You know? I don't know. It's just weird how that lined up, but let's go.
Water. Let me get on it. I have no shame for doing that. What would you have done as a businessman? That's what I want to know. Because if you say that you would have done anything different, I would believe that you're a lying ass. And if you would have done anything different, it would explain why you probably are not good at business, why you are probably struggling financially. Clout chasing. I already got clout, sucker. I don't chase nothing. I got a bum knee. I got to get knee surgery. So I ain't chasing nothing. The same people talking down on me about my interview are many of the same people who was talking down on Shannon. Y'all remember when Shannon's video first, before I dropped my video, how so much energy was focused on how bad Shannon's interview was? His interview skills, he ain't talking enough. He asking the wrong questions. Y'all remember that? Now all of a sudden, they on my page saying how Shannon should have gotten that interview. He should have went to Shannon and did Shannon Club SHAY.
I don't even know, bro. I mean, I get you clout chase. This video that you making right now, clout chasing. Don't know, bro. Don't nobody really care about that interview that you did with Katt Williams. It's just there. It's just something to like. Shit, let me see if he said something else type thing. And Shannon Sharp did better than you, and he was more theatrical. Like he was like, and they drinking, the aesthetics of the room looked better than what y'all had. Like everything was just a little better, bro. And Shannon, he might have didn't ask no questions, but he was just like, I don't know, he just had his presence just different from yours, and that's cool. You ain't gotta be Shannon Sharp, but you can't get mad that we comparing it because you dropped it at the same time, and you did it because you wanted to ride the wave. That's clout chasing. I mean, but don't take it in a bad way. And some people probably mean it in a bad way, but I mean, it don't even matter. Shit. You did it, you dropped it, and it is what it is. And you got Mark Curry on the, you know what I'm saying? Shit, do your thing, bro. Do your thing, bro.
How Shannon did the interview was so much better. That it's the same people who was talking shit about Shannon is over here talking shit about me. Let me tell y'all something. I ain't no damn journalist. Never claimed to be. Never ever once said that I was a journalist. I cover news, but to me, a journalist is somebody who went to school and got a degree to do it. You know, perhaps I'm wrong in my definition, but that's, you know, like a person that has learned, that went to school and to do all of that stuff. That ain't my style. I ain't no damn Ed Bradley. Don't bring y'all asses over to my channel looking for some Ed Bradley shit, because you ain't gonna get it. I don't care. Don't come over here. Don't bring your raggedy ass over here looking for no Shannon Sharp shit. You ain't gonna get it. You gonna get some Willie D. Love it or hate it. I got my own lane. I do me. I would advise you to do you. Some of y'all asses are just messy. That's right, I said it. Some of y'all are just messy. Y'all want the drama. But I don't do drama. I do information and instruction.
Cap. That's Cap. You just said if the man would have went in on Steve Harvey, you with it. That's drama, bro. But I get it, like you ain't looking for drama. I just got this slight feeling that interview was after Shannon Sharp. The way the questions, like, it just don't, like, how y'all have the same like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I just ain't been paying attention in the comedy world, but I want to believe what you're saying, but you might be capping. You might be capping, bro. And all that, I'm not a journalist shit. They ain't got shit to do with you not having good questions.
To help my people navigate through this wild, crazy, beautiful world. I don't even necessarily do interviews. I have conversations. And when you have conversations, sometimes you're going to mispronounce a word.
So now you a conversationalist too, like Shannon Sharp. I feel it. I feel like that's what I do on my, you know, my podcast. I'm trying to bring. I'm just having a conversation, but I am lining up questions, and I'm trying to line it up in a way that it make you think. The questions you asked Shannon, questions you asked Katt Williams, just they would they wouldn't they were like one dimensional. Like it wasn't nothing to what you was asking him. It didn't even spark a conversation. You were just hoping he was just gonna go.
Unfortunately, I mispronounced a word and we looked it in the editing. And the word was prosperity. And I think I said posterity. Now, obviously, I know how to pronounce prosperity, but they all in the comments. Look, he don't even know how to talk. Say it with me, Willie D. 1, 2, 3. Prosperity. Like y'all dumbasses ain't never made a mistake pronouncing a word. Obviously, I know how to pronounce prosperity. I wrote a political satire column for Vice.com. I wrote for 4.5 years an advice column for the Houston Press.
Well, your ass should have wrote some better questions. That's all we saying. That's all we saying. You should have wrote some better questions. That's all, bro. Like, take it on the chin and keep moving. It's okay, bro. You got your little viral moment off of a viral moment. Keep it pushing, bro. Get Mark Curry. Shit, try to get somebody on the other side too. Just, ride the wave, bro. Why not? Why not? You a businessman, ride the wave. Even this right here is drummer. Keep responding to the haters. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I'm just calling Cap though. But it's all good. We gonna call you out, bro. Don't mean we don't love you. Don't mean we still don't want to, see you make it. We just calling you out, bro. It's all good. It's all good.
Complex Magazine have come to me for articles that I have published. My editor told me many times that I was the best writer he's ever had. And I'm not even educated in writing like that. I'm self-taught. I didn't go to college for all of that. I learned by listening, watching, and doing. My editor told me I was the best writer he had ever had. I think the Houston Press at that time had been around about 40 years because when I would deliver my articles, there was very little editing that needed to be done. I delivered 4 responses every single week for 4.5 years, never missed a week. Discipline. 4.5 years, I delivered that column, those articles for that column for 4.5 years, every single week, didn't skip 1 week. And at the most, he's probably had to edit anything that I've done 2 or 3 times a month. Now, any of you scholars out there know that's damn good work. That's damn good.
All right, I ain't finna watch all of this. I feel like he got his point across. Now he just rambling about why he's such a good writer, but he not educated type shit. So, our score reviews. Hit that like button, subscribe, share, comment. Do you feel like I'm being fair, Willie D? What y'all think, man? Let me know. Let me know.